Hello, Ray. This is Sly once again, and today we're going to talk about the Doom Tower bosses here. So I'm gonna play every clips that I save for each boss's encounter. All right. So what I'm gonna do is go to the Doom Tower here. Let me pause the video and let me play some clips, and we're going to discuss what I did and how I beat the boss. So, this is basically for a free to play or a low spender kind of composition. So, this is most likely like 80% my idea about how to beat the boss. But if you do have some idea or if you have strategy on how to beat the boss, you can just comment below. So, I'm gonna pause the video. Without further ado, let's go ahead and start. All right, here. So I'm gonna play this video. This is actually for Nether Spider. So, as we probably all know, or most of you know, we need a life steal or something that could regen the health, as well as the leech buff for us to be able to recover some health here. And then we're gonna nuke the boss and make sure that the turn meter is being controlled so we can lock the boss. And all right, that's about it. We also need to have a reviver like style, and then of course the passive of style, which is 10% HP every turn. I believe that's it. If it has not been changed. So correct me if I'm wrong on that, but that's actually how to beat the boss. So Armiger is actually one of the key champions here because Armiger has the turn meter and he can um like regen his HP by doing his A2, which damage is being based on enemy max HP as well as Cold Heart. So there's probably some bug. I'm not sure if it's really a bug or that this is how they program the boss. Because supposedly, um, you once you hit the boss, all right, you're gonna regen HP if you have lifesteal or leech. But how it does is once you hit the boss would counter, and then you'll gain health um, thereafter. That's what I actually observed. So let's take a quick look when Armiger actually hit the boss. See? So the boss would counter. Um, it's clearly actually it's so evident when actually Coldheart does her A3, right? Let's go ahead and check that once Coldheart does her A3. So, supposedly, once Coldheart does her A3, um, she's gonna regain full health, and then boss supposed to counter, which would decrease her HP. But what it does, um, when she did her A3, she would be countered thereafter, and then that's the time that see, so that's pretty evident there when actually Cold Art. Let us rewind the video here. When Cold Art does her A3. So Cold Art here actually has a full health. And then once she does her A3, see, look at, check the Cold Heart um, HP. So after Cold Heart does her A3, and then it's supposed to regen the health because it's actually a leech. So that's like I'm not sure how the leech is being, programmed, but once Cold Heart does a turn meter, um, boss would counter, or once Cold Heart does her A3, a turn meter decrease, and then that's supposed to also do some leech damage, and then boss would actually counter. But I'm not pretty sure how they program the leech. Probably um, after each turn, okay, that's probably the time Cold Heart would um, regain health due to leech. That's why she's not being her HP is actually still full. So that's it. That's how this is how to beat the boss. There might be some comps here. I use Lysandra to lock the boss down, and then I'm doing some manual and auto because how to beat this boss, you really just need a good gears. So for us, a free-to-play or low spenders, well, we need to rely on doing this manually or our strategy, right? There are some videos I know with those whale content creators saying it's 100% free to play. No, you're not really a free to play because you might be using a free to play champion, but look at your masteries, look at your great hall, look at your gears. They're not for free to play. So don't tell me that, or don't ever tell me that you're playing a free to play. Just play a free to play account and I'll probably believe in you, you know. Those those are really, really misleading, you know. Well, you are again, it's different from you're playing let's like a free to play champion, all right? Those champion that can be gotten without any spendings, or probably an average champion, and then um but then again, this gears, the Great Hall, the masteries that you have on the champions is fully maxed in, you know, gears S tier gears. So it's in a free to play. Come on, don't mislead the viewers. But here, I can show you that even this Armiger doesn't have a full masteries, even Goldheart, even Sile the Drake, they're not even book. All right. Um, I'll show it to you later. Even the Grush, A1 is not even booked. All right. So that's it. Now, what I'm gonna do is I'll play another video for Scarab King. All right, let me just pause this one and let's go to Scarab. All right, so we are here in this is probably floor 100 where you'll be encountering Scarab King. Um, and then what I did here is I don't have destroy set for Cold Heart. Um, don't even have one of like um call this a better or a good destroy set. So I farm it in a campaign, all right, and have it on level 8. Now I'll show it to you later on, guys, because using Dark Aethel or Elaine, okay, it's not gonna do any good here. So call that is really preferred, or probably if you can also use um, anything that could damage using enemy's max HP, Septimus, right? You can beat this boss easily, right? So manipulate turn meter and then, or you also need a shield, turn meter reduction, and then um, what else? Um, decrease enemy max HP. So if you have a Septimus, because this boss is actually red, if you have Septimus within on a destroy set, and then you have an S tier game, you can probably nuke this boss, and it would be really easy. All right. So I just manual this because shield. I don't want to change equipment and spend a lot. Like I believe there's one of the content creator who actually spent like 100 million just for this boss. No, I'm not doing that. Um, I completed completed the Doom Tower 120 with not even spending a couple of millions, right? Even I changed gears. I rarely change gear actually. I probably changed gear because switch it out because I was using it for faction wars. That's it. But okay, I didn't really spend. Um, yeah, I know this is easy, but you would know how to beat this boss. The same logic, all right? You just really need a good stats in gears to beat this boss. All right, so that's pretty much about it. Now, in this video, we'll check Cold Heart's gears, okay? And then, so even Lysandra doesn't have masteries maxed out. Drukol is probably because I was planning to use him before in Clan Boss. And then take a quick look on this one. Destroy set +8. It's just uncommon, all right? And then there's like epic +8. Not even a good, really good stats, and doesn't have max masteries. But I was still able to beat it. And I know it's just normal, but again, um, this is just to show you that um, a free-to-play or low spender can beat the boss without spending that much and without having really an OP champ. Well, Lysandra, you could probably replace it with Armor, just have a decent speed or a relentless set. That's it. Now I'm gonna pause the video and I'll go to the next boss. All right, this one right here is actually a Magma Dragon, so it's kind of really easy for Magma Dragon. You really just have to provoke him and then nuke him. That's it. Turn meter won't do because he's actually immune to that. But provoke will be the key. So since I have Seeker, there's a lot of champions that could do provoke. All right, you can use Umbral, you can use Seeker. There's a lot. But Seeker, because he's geared and I don't want to switch equipment. Like I said, I just want to minimize spendings here for silver. Try to change equipment. As we all know, for a free-to-play or low spenders, silver is really uh, a lot, a lot, okay, for us. So just being efficient, okay, don't wanna don't wanna change gears every now and then, and just be contented with what we have. All right. Now, if you beat, if you let's say completed this run a minute or two, it doesn't really give you any rewards. So just take your time, right? Take your time. As long as you can clear the dungeon, that's gonna be fine. There's no extra rewards. Yeah, there is probably a bragging right, but it's not gonna help at all with your progress. Okay, so that's it. Then I would probably showcase Seekers, masteries, and gears, so it's not maxed out. The even the Royal Guard, no max masteries, and just like a mediocre set. All right, so I'm gonna pause the video. Let's go to the final boss. Now this is the final boss. I'm gonna play this clip. This boss, I'm probably having a hard time trying to complete this boss because I don't have a decent um, HP burn champions. I still have Gallic. It's not even fully geared and not max masteries. But in this video, I forgot to focus on the Spiderling because Spiderling keeps removing the buffs of this boss. So um, I later I would kill Spiderling. There's two Spiderlings here, and then concentrate on the boss. Right? So that's what I actually did. And then I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward the video so it won't take that long. And I don't want to, you know, get this video, make this video boring. But of course, just get an idea, um, kill the spiderlings, and then nuke the boss. Make sure that you still have the HP burn active when the boss is about to be killed. And I don't have like champions. I do have like um Luria, which can block revive. Xavier, as I check, is probably the best. champion here for Black Revive, Blood Twin, probably in three. Um, but again, if you don't have those, like I said, this is for free-to-play or low spenders. Get the just get the idea or logic. You can um, make your own comp. So Lysander is here for a turn meter, so you can check for any champion that could boost speed, hike attune, also can heal, cleanse, anything. All right, and then so I'm gonna fast forward the video. This is where I start killing spiderlings. Pause the video. I'm gonna pause the video now, and then fast forward it. That's okay. Me starting killing the spiderling. All right, so as you can see, the spiderlings here are all dead, two of them. And then I have the HP burn up and active and all of these buffs. So the frost spider won't revive after I killed her. So that's my strategy on this. So you probably have some strategy or you have any idea how to beat this boss. It's really easy. It took me 13 minutes, but my best time is 10 minutes because I don't want to switch gears and spend a lot of silver. If would only like t took me like or take me like 10 minutes, I'll be fine with that. All right, instead of spending millions of silver. All right, that's really how free to play does this thing here. All right, so we consider all aspect of being a free to play, not just considering the champion and then you pose it like you're a free to play. No, that's not it. Okay, every aspect like resources, champions, all right, and then what else? The strategy you need to consider that being a free to play. All right. That's Gallic for you. So that Gallic doesn't have any max masteries out. Um, that's it. So, gonna go ahead and get to my main account. All right, and then here we go. So that's pretty much about it. If you have any idea, please put a comment below. Please like the video if you do, and then consider subscribing so it would help me with my channel. So once I've reached 1K subscriber and I have my channel monetized, I'm gonna do some giveaways. All right, on top of what would be Plarium giving me on this. So I know it probably took me quite some time to get to 1,000 subscriber, but I'll get there. I'm a newbie in YouTube, so this is the first um, probably game I made some content. But thank you again for all of your support. Continue subscribing. If you're not yet, please do to help me with my channel. And thank you. This is Sly once again. See you in the next episode of Raid Shadow Legends.